This is Nightline.
Tonight, the unconventional romance. Bill Belichick, one of the winningest NFL coaches of all time. His relationship with a woman 5 decades younger, now in the spotlight, after a clip from a recent interview went viral.
How did you guys meet?
Not talking about this.
No?
No.
The critics not holding back.
It's her world, and Bill is just living in it.
What Belichick is saying about that moment everyone is talking about. Plus, star witness inside the Karen Reed retrial as the murder victim's close friend gives her account of what she saw Reed do on the morning his body was found.
She's doing a lot of screaming, a lot of repetitive, is he dead, is he dead, is he dead? Could I have hit him? Did I hit him?
Why the defense says her testimony is part of a cover-up to frame Reed, and what Reed herself said outside court. Then, college bed parties. What's behind the latest social media trend for high school seniors?
Last night's bed party was just amazing. It was everything I hoped it would be. And honestly, my daughter was smiling ear to ear, and that's what this is about.
Ordinary bedrooms transformed into an explosion of school spirit after getting into their dream schools.
It's all about the you. It's all about the you.
You might not believe what some parents are spending.
We're talking like 5K, 20K, 30K.
From ABC News headquarters in New York, this is Nightline.
Thanks for joining us. Legendary former NFL coach Bill Belichick's personal life has rarely made headlines, but now the internet can't stop talking about the 73-year-old's unconventional relationship with his 24-year-old girlfriend after a viral moment in a recent TV interview. And tonight, Belichick is speaking out. He's one of the most storied coaches in the history of the NFL, leading Tom Brady and the New England Patriots to 6 Super Bowl wins.
Run out of time.
Bill Belichick, famous for his football genius and his gruff demeanor, on display at this press conference from 2016.
I could just Xerox you a copy of the game plan. You can send it over to Kansas City if you can. I mean, it might be easier for all of us.
But now the 73-year-old football coach making headlines off the field for his girlfriend, 24-year-old Jordan Hudson. And it's not just their nearly 50-year age difference that fans are finding questionable. During an interview with CBS Sunday Morning to promote his book, the coach saying he doesn't care what people think.
Never been too worried about what everybody else thinks.
But it was this moment from the interview that went viral.
How did you guys meet?
Not talking about this.
No?
No.
And setting the sports media world ablaze.
She would stop and interrupt Bill Belichick.
Jim Rome asking on his show if Belichick is okay.
Are you still in control? Are you in control of your business? Are you in control of your personal life? Are you calling your own shots? What exactly is going on with Bill Belichick and his 24-year-old squeeze?
Stephen A. Smith weighing in.
We certainly don't want to see someone with you telling folks we're not answering those questions.
Today, Belichick, who's now head coach at the University of North Carolina, releasing a statement saying he told his publisher that any promotional interviews I participated in would agree to focus solely on the contents of the book, and that he was surprised when unrelated topics were introduced, adding his girlfriend was simply doing her job to ensure the interview stayed on track, and the segment used selectively edited clips to suggest a false narrative. CBS responding with a statement of their own, saying they agreed to a wide-ranging interview with Belichick, and there were no preconditions or limitations to this conversation. Belichick's relationship with his much younger girlfriend and how they met has been a source of intrigue.
Wait, so is this story of them meeting on a plane actually a complete hoax?
The two have said in the past they first met on an airplane in 2021. After the interview, Hudson resharing this old post on her Instagram story. The caption, "Happy Meetiversary, Bill Belichick," showing a video of a textbook she says the coach autographed for her that day, signing, "Thanks for giving me a course on logic. Safe travels." Hudson has unveiled a different side of Belichick on her Instagram page, including this video, which Belichick was asked about during the Sunday morning interview.
Yeah, so I'm on some of those social media platforms, but I honestly don't follow them.
Jordan has been spotted repeatedly alongside Belichick, including at UNC football practices.
This woman, Jordan, is like on the field during practices with the Tar Heels.
It's her world, and Bill is just living in it.
And the legendary coach, famous for saying as little as possible, has the entire sports world talking. Now to the true crime mystery that keeps captivating the nation. The murder retrial of Karen Reed, accused of killing her Boston police officer boyfriend, which she denies. A star witness today coming under tough questioning. Here's ABC's chief national correspondent, Matt Gutman.
Today, day 7 in Karen Reed's murder retrial.
Good morning again, counsel. Good morning, Ms. Reed.
The 45-year-old accused of hitting her boyfriend, Boston police officer John O'Keefe, with her Lexus SUV and leaving him to die in the snow after a night out with friends in January 2022. Her first trial ending in a hung jury. The case dividing a community.
Free Karen Reed! Free Karen Reed! Free Karen Reed!
Hordes of protesters gathering as the retrial began.
You ready for the second round, Karen?
The case against Karen Reed has everything that people love about true crime. You have a woman accused of killing her boyfriend, and this conspiracy that's tied into his defense as to whether or not law enforcement actually committed this crime and is blaming an innocent woman.
Reed is on trial again for second-degree murder and manslaughter. She has pleaded not guilty. And now a star witness for the prosecution back on the stand for a second day.
Mr. McCabe, I'll remind you, you're still under oath. Thank you.
Jennifer McCabe, a friend of O'Keefe's, was with Karen Reed and another friend, Kerry Roberts, in the pre-dawn hours, trying to help Reed search for her boyfriend after he didn't come home. And when Reed discovered John O'Keefe's lifeless body in the snow, McCabe dialed 911.
911, what's emergency?
There's a man passed out in the snow.
McCabe describing that harrowing morning in court.
My heart was racing. I was trying to be as helpful as I could and get the information to the most important information out as quick as I could to the 911 operators. I was just trying my best to be as calm as I could to get help there as fast as I could.
She says when police arrived, Reed was running around, quote, hysterical. That scene captured on dash cam.
She's doing a lot of screaming, a lot of repetitive, is he dead, is he dead, is he dead? You know, could I have hit him? Did I hit him?
McCabe testifying Reed also said those words to a police officer.
Did you hear or do you remember the defendant saying anything to the first responder?
Yes.
What did she say?
She told the first responder, I hit him, I hit him, I hit him.
When she told the first responder, I hit him, how did you react?
I was like startled, kind of like, what are you saying? What are you talking about? I thought she was just talking crazy, and I'm saying, why is she saying she hit him?
Prosecutor Hank Brennan telling the jury that Karen Reed's words were an admission of guilt. Here's what she told us in an interview in 2023.
I said, I hit him. It was preceded by a did and proceeded by a question mark. Did I hit him?
Could you have been angry enough and slightly drunk because he had annoyed you that in the fit of rage you just backed up and
Never.
tried to tap him?
Would never.
Not to try to kill him, but try to
tap him with my 6,000-pound full-size SUV. To hit John's body with my car. No.
But in cross-examination, Reed's attorney, Alan Jackson, arguing that McCabe's account of that night has been inconsistent over time.
And in point of fact, in your entire grand jury testimony, you never said, my client said the words, I hit him, did you?
Again, it's 227 pages.
Did you tell that to the grand jurors?
I'm not sure.
It's because you didn't, did you?
Again, I'm not sure.
But McCabe was emphatic that her statements have been accurate.
Do you think your memory gets better with time or fades a little with time?
Well, some things, unfortunately, I think about every single day with this case, the trauma of it and what I experienced and went through. And there are some things that I am certain I will never forget.
In cross-examination, the defense alleging that the star witness teamed up with others, including her friend Kerry Roberts, to make sure they all told the same story. McCabe pushing back.
We just give each other the heads up, hey, somebody's coming, because we're just like normal moms. We're not used to this.
And that's helpful in making sure that the stories she tells are consistent with the stories you tell to different law enforcement agencies, correct?
No, we are not telling stories.
It's a strategy the defense used just last week when Carrie Roberts was also called to the stand and grilled, alleging her story changed multiple times.
Did you lie?
I did not intentionally. I said I misunderstood the question, Mr. Jackson.
The defense poked holes in the inconsistent statements that she made. They also made a very strong connection to Jennifer McCabe, that the two of them seem to be in somewhat of cahoots, according to their argument, sharing information, coming up with a story, preparing for when law enforcement would ask them questions about what happened that night, all so they can point the finger, according to the defense, to Karen Reed.
After court today, Karen Reed calling Jennifer McCabe a liar.
Inconsistencies, every statement's different. Under oath, not under oath, with the cops are all wrong. This is very similar to what we saw a year ago.
Why is she so inconsistent?
Because she's lying.
Our thanks to Matt. You can see much more from the Karen Reed trial on Impact by Nightline, Secrets in the Snow, streaming now on Hulu. When we come back, what do you do to celebrate the high school senior who just got into their dream school? We'll tell you about the sensation that's taking hold around the country. So if you or anyone you know has a college-bound senior in your life, you may already be familiar with the trend celebrating their acceptance with a college bed party. We warn you, it's going to cost you. Here's ABC's Ashan Singh.
Wow. This is great.
Caroline Alberta, a high school senior from New Jersey, is in disbelief walking into her very own bed party.
This is awesome.
Her simple bedroom transformed into a sea of orange and green to celebrate her acceptance into the University of Miami.
This is like insane with the balloons and all the inflatables. I think that typically it's just merch and maybe some food and candy on a bed, but this is like more than what I normally see online.
I just learned about it and it's super fun. We've been very excited that Caroline got into the school she wanted to go to, and this is a perfect way to celebrate.
It's the latest trend. Proud parents decking out their kids' rooms after they're admitted into their dream school, some spending thousands of dollars.
As we know, kids at this age love social media, and if it is TikTok worthy, Instagram worthy, whatever it may be, they want to do it.
Getting into college is an accomplishment. So I do understand why parents are investing a lot of money into sending their kids off to college in the way that they feel is the right way. I think it's kind of cool to be celebratory about something that, quite frankly, should be celebrated.
These bed parties recently exploding on social media.
It's all about the you. It's all about the you.
Oh my God, it looks so good.
Last night's bed party was just amazing. It was everything I hoped it would be. And honestly, my daughter was smiling ear to ear, and that's what this is about.
Even Real Housewives stars Heather Dubrow and Teresa Giudice going all out on their daughters' rooms.
You guys hungry?
I have the biggest sweet tooth.
Event planner Tara Eden-Viskovich is used to pulling out all the stops for weddings, baby showers, and even corporate events. After her daughter Emily was accepted into college, she threw her a bed party.
Tell me a little bit about this idea of a bed party.
They set up the bed with anywhere from pillows, comforters, to the merchandise from the school colors, and they make the bed all crazy and fun. It's a way to show you're proud of them, and it's a great way to celebrate them. My daughter was away and was coming home in 2 days, so I was like, I have to do this now.
Oh, so you planned it completely surprised, and she never asked for it?
I don't even know if she had heard of it before.
Okay.
And when she came home, she was completely surprised.
Once these pictures hit social media, her phones started ringing.
It's definitely been a talk around town. Like, what is it? Can I do one? Can you do one for me?
What's the most you think someone would ask you to spend, rather?
I mean, it could go anywhere.
We're talking like 5K, 20K, 30K?
I would say up to 20K.
20K?
Yeah.
That's like half a year's tuition, right?
Yeah.
It's like school
I mean, listen, to
tuition.
throw any party in this town especially,
Right.
you can't do under 10.
While some spend a small fortune, Tara says you don't have to.
Your kid wants to come home and see their college name in their room.
Right.
So merchandise. And then shop Amazon, shop wherever to get school colors. You can go to the dollar store and get the right school spirit colors.
If you have the money to invest in this and also the money to send them away to college, I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. But I also understand parents that may look an eye roll at the parents and the families that do. I think that both things can live in the world together at the same time.
And our family is just kind of trying to up the ante
Yes,
on each other?
it's like I saw this one, but I'm going to do even more. This is the room.
This is your canvas.
This is the canvas.
It's 1 o'clock. We're expecting Caroline home. 3 o'clock, so we got 2 hours.
We got this.
All right, let's do this.
It's a family affair for Tara and her cousin Jocelyn, working together to take this ordinary bedroom into a Miami paradise.
This is the first step, the
This is
backdrop.
the first step. The backdrop is usually what takes the longest. Just trying to get it right. All right, here's a little swag.
This is gonna be an arch?
It is. We're gonna try.
Do y'all want more of these on this?
This is enough.
Okay.
I might need one more orange right here.
Okay, I got you.
Orange and green everywhere, from the balloon arch, endless school swag, and even an inflatable Sebastian, the school mascot.
We have a full candy bar in all the UM colors, some cupcakes by Melissa, her graduation year, 2029, some really cute UM confetti, so when she has her friends over, they can hit up the candy bar.
And while she never saw this business opportunity coming, it's her client's reaction that makes it all worth it.
I love it. Thank you.
They're fun to do. It's really rewarding to see like people's faces when they walk in the door and they're surprised. And I think for the parents, it's a great way for them to celebrate the milestones.
Our thanks to Ashin. Up next, bringing hope and awareness to those suffering in silence. And finally tonight, a walk of hope in New York Central Park. It's a gathering of hope to raise awareness and break the silence and shame that some carry about infertility. All organized by filmmaker Irina Vodar, who finds herself among the 42% of Americans who say they or someone they know has received treatments.
When you're sharing happy news of new arrival in your family, remember that there may be somebody watching you as they're going through the dissolution of their dream.
Smiles and support for the roughly 30% of women who suffer anxiety or depression while fighting infertility, according to research.
The ceremony of the release of the balloons is dedicated to great hopes and invisible losses of those affected by infertility. Each balloon represents a dream, a memory, or a goodbye.
Our thanks to Irina Vodar, who's also on our Nightline team, for bringing us such a heartfelt, personal story. That's Nightline for tonight. You can watch all of our full episodes on Hulu. We'll see you right back here, same time tomorrow. Thanks for staying up with us. Good night, America.